So basically the next part of the challenge is really just drive down south through a Soyuz and head up Highway 3 as far as Cranbrook. So we'll just take in a bit more of the scenery and head down along the bank.
It shrinks and starts pulling places.
So we gonna start up and go or what?
I think so. Waiting for you to finish yours.
Waiting for me? Well, here, let me start my car.
Watch this.
Keep going. That's it, hey? That's all it takes?
That's all it takes.
So you could like wire up a little button inside that just pushes the...
Nice. I want to try that when I'm driving too.
Nice. Alright, let's hit the road.
Yeah. What's that? Are you filming?
What do you got going on here?
Well, it seemed to be running a little hot, so since there was a spare fan here, I figured I'd hook
Seemed to be running hot. Is that your nectar on the ground there?
it may be the same substance.
And so now you're wiring the fan up. How come it's not running right now if it's connected?
Whoa.
You are awesome.
Some simple roadside fixes. Battery warm. Okay. Is it really? Did you leave it on after we were filming?
Probably like the radio that wasn't left on.
What?
Probably like the radio that wasn't left on.
You're looking at that guy. I never turned the radio on or off. I was on
Mine's still full. If I'm brutally honest, I think whoever owned this car before I bought it, I don't know who it was, but one of the owners somewhere put this exhaust on here, and it's just nasty. It's so loud, it's not even funny. I'm at least going down a hill now, so it's not just droning on and on. Climbing all these hills, we're just on the way from Salmo, we're on up to Creston, and this is a really mountainous area, so just climbing the hills, going down the hills, it drones and echoes, then you get the mountains on both sides and it's just echoing off the mountains. It's really quite terrible, so bad in fact that I had to crank the stereo to try and drown out the noise of the exhaust, and that just gave me a big headache because it's just more noise mixed with the drone. But a lesson to anybody that's looking at buying a car, if it's got a loud exhaust, it might sound cool for the 5 minutes that you're looking at it, but if you're about to go on a 1,700 kilometer road trip, you might want to look at a different car or see if you can find a silencer for the exhaust. Update for the trip, everything's going as well as planned, I suppose. Isaac's car is leaking fluids, coolant. At the last gas station that we filled up with, he had a lot of coolant leak out from somewhere. We didn't really find where the leak was, but we did find that one of his fans were not working. So we've hardwired the fan up. You still got to use lighter fluid to start the car every time, which is kind of funny now because at least we know we can start the car. He's used a can of lighter fluid. He's on his second can now. It's just kind of embarrassing because you got to rev it quite high once it gets going. We're thinking it's probably the fuel pressure regulator on the engine that's the problem. So it's just flooding out. When he starts it up, it just puts a lot of gas in, so adding the lighter fluid is enough to burn out the extra gas, get the engine running, and then it just runs rich. Just goes to show you that a weekend road trip can be exciting and fun at the same time. We don't have much of a plan, just kind of winging it. We don't have accommodations booked anywhere. I brought a sleeping bag. We might end up sleeping in the car. Might end up, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, kind of thing. So just a good example of a budget trip and kind of fun you can have.